Shit, what's good what it is? You already know who it is. Solidus-T. What's good with y'all? The Ice God. Touching down. I know what it is. Touching down like I'm Justin Jefferson. Straight like that. You dig? Nigga had a touchdown like he Justin Jefferson. But nah, keeping it real with this right here, this might be a little different, but I'm gonna keep it 100. With this video right here, I wanna make an attempt to get black women's attention. I mean, they already pay attention to me, but they give me the bad kind of attention where they're mad at what I be saying and shit. But I want to make an attempt to get their attention in a different way. Like, I want to give some awareness to black women, young black women that's coming up. Because ain't nobody else going to do this shit, so I'm going to do it. So if we keeping it real, for real, no cap, if you a young black woman, you should be aware of this. If you are a young black woman and you're being raised by a single mom, like most of you black women are, most of you black women are being raised by a single mom. If we're keeping it 100, no disrespect. So basically what I'm trying to say is, when you're a black woman, black person, period, because you guys already know the damage that single motherhood does to black men. You guys are well aware of that. But I feel like people don't talk about what young black women are subjected to when they're raised by a single mom. I feel like that doesn't get talked about enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. So all you young black ladies out there, you're in college or whatnot, you're a young adult, and you was raised by a single mom, because unfortunately most black women are not able to keep their children's father around. They alienate the nigga out the picture. They leave the nigga when they really shouldn't leave him. She had the baby with you and all of a sudden she's not happy with the nigga she chose to have the baby with. You dig? All type of stupid shit that black women do. Break up their families and shit, all that dumb shit. Black women don't want to sacrifice what's best for their kids. It's all about their happiness. So they break their family up. The father gets blamed. Y'all know how that shit go. That's what black women do, right? Because black women have the worst outlook on life when it comes to women. They think being a single mom is the right way to go about life. That's how dumb these black bitches are. Because as you guys can see, the seasons change. Summertime about to be a wrap in like another 2-3 weeks, right? It's gonna be fall. But y'all want to know what's not going to change? How fucked up and dysfunctional black women are. That's what's not going to change. The summertime going to change to the fall, but black women going to stay the same. Oh, bullshit ass outlook on life, all that ratchet ghetto shit, single mom bullshit, all that stupid shit black women do. That's what's not going to change. But what I want to kick to young black women is, yo, single mom that raised you or looked out after you when you was coming up, you shouldn't listen to her, because what's going to happen is, a lot of people don't talk about this, but these black women that are single moms that be raising their kids, get this motherfucking AC on in this bitch. But nah, these single moms that be raising these young black girls, they encourage these black girls to go about life in a very dysfunctional way. See, it's already bad enough your mama is a single mom, right? You saw your mom have different men around. She found a stupid nigga to play stepdad, which is never good for the kids, because what kids need is their actual father, not another man that's just there. But black women, that's what they prefer to do. Because other races of women, not saying they don't do that shit, But they actually would sacrifice for their kids. They'll stay with their baby dad a lot of the times. Black women do not want to do that. She would rather be a single mom collecting child support. I've been told y'all all black women care about is child support and hair weave. I already told y'all that. But the thing about black women is they actually subject their young daughters to a dysfunctional life. They make their young daughters think it's okay to be a single mom. It's okay to date a guy that's a jailbird. It's okay to be a toxic, loud, disrespectful woman. It's okay to not respect men and feel like you don't need a man for nothing. Knowing damn well if your motherfucking car broke down, you're going to want a male mechanic, not a woman mechanic. But you still don't want men. And that's what a lot of women nowadays are being programmed to do. You know, that's the fucked up world we live in. And black women are not, they're involved in that shit. And a lot of the mothers do it to their daughters. Because a lot of you chicks, you young black women, your mama is jealous of you because you're a young, pretty woman, you got potential. She's going to give you bad advice and make you think going about life in a dysfunctional way is okay. And a lot of you young black girls fall victim to that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Straight like that. You saw your mom be a single mom. Your father wasn't around. You grew up, you found out that your mom was actually largely responsible for your dad not being around. She had you thinking it was 100% your dad's fault. You didn't know that. It was actually your mom on that bullshit, and that nigga got X'd out. That's why he wasn't there. You don't know that, though. You thought your dad just abandoned you. Come to find out, that's not really true. Right? Or your mom chose poorly in the man. She knew she shouldn't be having a baby with a nigga like that and did it anyways. That's black women for you. See, they pass this on to their daughters, and their daughters think, okay, I'm going to do the same shit my mom did. My mom had a baby out of wedlock at 21, 22 years old, so I'm going to do that. My mom was dating a dude that wasn't shit, that was no good for him, no good for her, so I'm going to do that shit. It's a vicious cycle. You know, my mom was a loud, disrespectful ass woman, didn't get along with nobody. I'm going to be that type of female. My mom was very unladylike. Bitch had no manners. All this fucking construction just randomly popping up. Nigga gotta make detours every 2-3 seconds. I'm sorry. But yeah, so this is what black women do, bruh. They pass on a negative lifestyle to their daughters. And these young black women inherit that shit and they grow up becoming that. You see what I'm saying? And this is a problem in the black community. It's very similar to non-black people. Like a lot of these white people and Latino people, you know how they teach their kids that racist shit? And you got white people that never really had experience with black people and Latino people that never really had experience with black people, but somehow they don't like black people. You know what I'm saying? But if you do research on them and look at their background, they never really had experience with black people like that. They hung out with other white people or other Latino people. They went to a school where it wasn't really that many black people. But for some reason, they don't like black people. When all you know is your own people. You don't even be around black people like that. You don't live in the hood. Like if you're white, because a lot of Latinos live in the hood. But Latinos, they have their own community though. Same with white people. So it's like, where's all this anti-black shit coming from? They got it from their parents. You know what I mean? A lot of the times. Not all the time. I don't want to make this a racial thing. I'm just keeping it real. Because these stupid motherfuckers keep calling me a racist. Why can't you motherfuckers call me a behaviorist? You call me a racist. Call me a behaviorist. Because my issue is the behavior of black women. They're saying I'm racist and shit because I be talking down on black women. Now, I told you motherfuckers it's a behavior issue and y'all ignore that and make it a racial thing. I don't appreciate that. I'm saying this shit about black women because of their behavior, not because they're black. I'm bothered by the fact that y'all make it a racial thing. I'm not feeling y'all when y'all come at me like that. Not feeling that type of shit at all. Because it's cap. So, you know, I'm hearing this stupid shit. Frustrated, but it is what it is, right? But yeah, young black women should be very careful or aware of their mom. Because I'm telling you, a A lot of black women, when they grow up and go down that wrong path in life, is because they were listening to their single mother. She had you thinking it was okay to do all this ratchet shit. She had you thinking that it was okay to be an unruly female. This is black women, bro. No cap. And we just got to keep it real. Because like I said, you guys already know the impact that single motherhood does on black men. All these highly emotional ass, jailbird ass niggas out here. And you know, that's another reason why I don't want you niggas working in the warehouse. Because another thing about warehouse work that I forgot to mention, getting off topic real quick and I'm gonna get right back to it. When you work in the warehouse, you're working with a lot of niggas that's fresh out of jail in there. Niggas with that jail mentality. You gonna bump heads with niggas like that. You gonna be in that motherfucker fighting a nigga like that. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I got the information. You gonna be clashing with niggas like that. Cause them jail niggas, they think they so fucking tough. They think you soft. They gonna come at you sideways on the job site. You at work about to fight. You know what I mean? Another reason why you shouldn't work in the warehouse, because that's who be working in them. Another reason why you shouldn't work in the warehouse, because a lot of them niggas that's fresh out of jail, jailbird niggas that be spending the night in the county, niggas fresh out of prison, felons, them niggas work those type of jobs. Nobody wants to be around people like that when it comes to like working, because they have that jail mentality, and that's just going to rub you the wrong way, especially if you're a decent, productive black man. You're going to be in that motherfucker like, the fuck? You ain't scared to defend yourself, right? So you're going to end up bumping heads with a nigga like that. Next thing you know, you in the parking lot throwing hands. Or if it's serious, the disrespect get to a certain level, you might go get a gun. You know how this shit work. Another reason why I don't want you niggas working in the warehouse. But back to the shit about black women and black mothers. But nah, young black women got to be careful, because a lot of young black women are pretty, got potential to do some real shit in life. And when I say real shit, making real money. You can go to school, learn this type of job, learn that type of job. You can be a weather girl. You can be a girl that work at ESPN, like a career, that real shit. But if you're raised by a single black mom, she's going to have you thinking doing the ratchet shit is better. Y'all know lately, I've been investigating girls that do sex work. I told y'all that in one of my early videos. Why am I doing that dumb shit? The reason why I'm doing that dumbass shit is because I want to know, these hoes doing OnlyFans, ruining their life and their reputation forever and ever and ever. I want to know if they're making enough money to justify doing that. Because we all know when you're a woman, you're pretty much done. You're pretty much ruined when you do that type of shit. You're on camera sucking dick for the world to see. It's a wrap. A bitch put herself out there like that, it's over with. There's always exceptions, of course. Like some girls will make some, like Kim Kardashian. That's how she got her start. That shit with Ray J. Y'all know about that. But that's like an exception. Like 95% of the time, that's not what happens when a woman subjects herself to that. They typically are just looked at as a whore. Nothing come out of that. You're just a sex worker. Dudes just want to hit you. Unless you're cool with dating a guy that's a cuck or a guy that's just dumb as fuck, it's going to be extremely hard to find guys to take you serious. Yeah, I mean, you might luck up and find a dude that's a cuck. He might fuck with you and shit. But in my investigation, what I found out is the women that do sex work, their moms is cool with that shit. A lot of these black girls out here doing OnlyFans, they got mothers that are supportive of them doing that because they're making money, it appears. Why would you be okay with your daughter getting fucked and sucking dick on camera? Why would you be okay with that? Most men, I know for a fact, are not going to want their daughters doing that shit. Absolutely not. But a lot of women got daughters doing it and they're okay with it. And I found out a lot of black women are cool with that shit. All these hoes on YouTube that be posting little shorts, them YouTube shorts, them little videos, them workout videos, because nobody gives a fuck about a bitch working out. You're only looking at that shit because the bitch look good. If we're keeping it real. Did research on all them hoes. Like, all them hoes do OnlyFans. They all got an OnlyFans. You know those little websites you can look at free leaked OnlyFans videos? Because I ain't paying for that shit. Porn is free for me. In the rare times I look at that shit. But I'm going to keep it 100. From what I found out, a lot of women, they co-sign their daughters doing that shit. And it's a lot of black women. Because we want young black women to be out here doing something good. Not sucking dick on camera for money. Not selling pussy on the street. Meeting up with strange, nasty men at motels and shit. That's not cool. We don't want young black women doing that. But there's black women out here that got daughters that are cool with it as long as they're making money. There's black women out here telling their daughters, you don't need your baby dad, just put him on child support. Then you find out the mom is getting a cut out of the child support. Black women really do a disservice to their young daughters out here. You know what I mean? This is why if you a young black woman, you should seek out your father if your father is an actual decent, productive man. It can't be no crackhead nigga, because you know a lot of them OGs be smoking crack and all that bullshit. Drug addict ass motherfuckers. It can't be no motherfucker like that. It gotta be a decent, productive black man. He just wasn't in your life because the mom was on bullshit. You should get advice from him. Because a young black woman, if we're keeping it real, the best advice you're going to get in life is from a man with good intentions. Or listen to Solidus-T. Fuck with me. I know a lot of you black hoes be mad at me. Y'all be hearing this shit. Y'all be mad and shit, dissing me and shit. Talk crap about the ice guy because I be putting y'all on blast for that bullshit. But sometimes I ain't putting y'all on blast for bullshit. I'm actually giving y'all some real shit. You should be very careful of your single mother mom. She's going to be giving you bad advice. You should wait till you're married and have sex. Oh yeah, we extreme just like that. You should wait till you're married to have kids. You got a husband. That shit crash and burn in a divorce, well, at least you can say you got pregnant by your husband. You had a baby by a man that married you. That's acceptable. That's why when I did the Jennifer Lopez shout out, some people were saying that Jennifer Lopez is not with her baby dad no more. That's true. But what I'm saying is she was married when she had her kids though. She didn't just go out there and get fucked by some dude and who didn't give a fuck about her and have a baby out of wedlock and be a single mom like most black women do. She didn't do that. She actually got with a man that married her and she had a husband. At the time her kids were born, they were to a man that was her husband. Yeah, she got divorced and shit, I understand that. But she was a married woman at the time she had kids. Those kids were not born out of wedlock. Black women just go out here and have kids and don't give a fuck. All the kids are out of wedlock. All the kids got different dads, all this bullshit. And black women, they make their daughters think it's okay to do that shit. It's not okay to do that. I had a black bitch I had to school a while ago tell me, so you telling me I should have sex with the same guy forever and ever? I should date the same guy for a long time? Yes, bitch. Your self-respect and dignity as a woman, yes. You should keep that. You should value that forever and ever. Yes, you should do that. Because that will play into you having self-respect and having dignity for yourself as a woman. So yes, bitch, you should value that forever. You should grow old doing that. Yes, you're a woman that has self-respect. You're not out here fucking every nigga you lay your eyes on. You got a boyfriend. That's who you're having sex with, not just random guys you're meeting. So yes, bitch, you should do that. I had to tell her that. You know what I mean? So yeah, the black woman is the devil. And you young black women out there is being raised by a single black devil mother. And all these little badass decisions you black hoes are going to make in life is inspired by your single mom that brought you up. Because I'm telling you, I'm not going to say every single black woman, but for the most part, black women get bad advice from their single black mom that's raising them. She's going to have you thinking it's cute to do all that ghetto shit, all that ratchet shit. Be unladylike. Have kids out of wedlock. Date the worst type of men. And just live life like that. And you're like 35 now. 2 kids by 2 different niggas. Never been married. Don't no man take you for real. They just bop and keep it moving. And you're just out here looking crazy and shit. You know? Begging the white man, the child support system for money and shit. Bum shit like that. You see that dumb shit Anthony Edwards is going through? That's my favorite player. Them hoes don't make no money. He got to pay them hoes child support so they can keep a roof over their head. Like, what the fuck? You don't want to, like, if you a young black woman, you don't want to be like that. I'm not saying you want to be a masculine woman. No, but you don't want to be like that. Where you're a single mom, a nigga fucked you, left you with a baby. You're a single mom. And instead of being a married woman where the child's father's there, you're just backwards. You don't want to be like that. That ain't no shade to Anthony Edwards. It's just it's because it's the woman's fault that he's in that situation. Bitch, I ain't say I want to have them kids. Why you ain't on birth control? It's a two-way street, but you know how black women are. Everything's the guy's fault. They don't do nothing wrong, so you know how that shit go. But yeah, so I'm about to shut this shit down. I'm about to go up in the store real quick. But yeah, young black women, be careful of your single black mom that's raising you, because she's going to put bullshit in your head and make you think it's okay. Let me say this to all you young black girls out there that are going to listen. It's not okay. It's not cool to be, it's not good to be a single mom. It's not good to fuck with a criminal low-life nigga. It's not good to be unladylike. It's good to have self-respect. It's good to have dignity. Y'all should value that. Be a woman that got respect for herself. Be a woman that got manners, that is very ladylike. Be a woman that's not a whore. Be a woman that doesn't have to do sex work for money. You dig? Because your mama ain't going to encourage you to do that shit. She going to have you out here thinking, oh, it's okay to be a loudmouth ghetto ass bitch. 2 kids by 2 different niggas and shit. No future. Just depend on the white man graping niggas for money for child support. That's what you're going to live off of. Bum shit. And that's what most of you black hoes out here doing. And a lot of that shit's inspired by these black single mothers putting that shit on their daughter. That shit's trash. So that's all I want to say on this video. I'm about to go up in the store, like I said. Appreciate y'all. Like, share, and subscribe if you motherfucking want to. If not, we're going to keep this shit pushing. I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Solidus out.